Welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to run descriptive statistics in JASP. Now, we've already ran our inferential statistics. We've gotten our t-test, and that did pop us out some descriptive statistics, and that's fine. However, I want you to be able to know how to run descriptives just in case you want to run some extra things. And we also have our box plot. Now notice here, I can go back and forth to my data set by clicking these little arrows. If I click this one, it gives me a full page of that data set, or the output I should say. Here it shows me what I'm running, and this at the same time, remember it populates it all automatically, which is a really nice feature of JASP. I click that arrow and it takes me back to the data set, which I don't need to do necessarily. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to go up to descriptives, and now it opens up a new little window. It's still here. That inferential statistics output is still above it, and now I have a new place to run some descriptive statistics. So I am going to look at my variable, and here we're talking about the dependent variable again. I'm going to click it and move it over into this variable box. How I want to split the data is going to be the condition. And notice it pops it out like this. I personally don't like the way that looks, so I transpose the data set by clicking this, and so I just like it how it looks better. You have my two conditions, one represented by each row. It tells me the number of cases that I have. It gives me my mean, my standard deviation, minimum and maximum. Go back here and I want to see if I want to add a few things. So for this, all you really need to add is standard error of the mean. And so that populates that standard error over here. We could add confidence interval, all sorts of different things, skewness, kurtosis, all these different things. And in some cases you may need those. You can do different plots. Originally this study we had distribution plots or histograms. I don't like the way that JASP does them, so I've cut that out of this assignment. But there's all sorts of different things you can also do down here. And that just kind of depends on the data set that you have. So now you have this output table, and that's all we need. You see that you have your mean, you have your standard error, the mean, and you have your standard deviation. Now mean and standard deviation would be what you would report in the text, but standard error is what you use when you're making a bar graph. One last thing, don't forget to save your data. So you can save it to your computer. You could save it to a thumb drive. You can also copy these tables and put them into a Word document. So here I have a blank Word document and I'm going to paste it. It doesn't work as well in Google Docs, but it works well in Word. You can also, with these tables, once it's in Word, you can delete things. You can make it wider. You can delete things you might not want. This looks like it's a much cleaner version. You probably wouldn't want this either, so you could delete those. You just want to be careful, make sure that these are still aligned with the correct items below. And we'll do more with this later on when we make a table, an APA style table using a JASP data table.